So today we're going to be changing the fuel filter and the fuel pump. This is a 2004 Subaru Sambar, a TT2 model. The fuel filter and the fuel pump are located in the back corner, right where your exhaust would be. This is where they are. The one up top is the fuel pump, and then underneath is the fuel filter. I already changed the fuel filter. All I just need to do now is just change the fuel pump. This over here is the OEM fuel filter. You can see that there is no directional arrow on it, but it was mounted like this. The new OEM one from Subaru, the filter is reversed, so you can see that it looks the opposite way, but the brackets do mount up just fine. This is the OEM fuel filter that I bought. It is, I bought it off of eBay. I don't recall the price. It's just the part number that you'll need, and it is a little bit bigger compared to the original that was in the truck. So to get access underneath there, I recommend just jacking up the truck and taking off the passenger side, the left-hand side wheel, just to get easier access underneath. If you do have a lift, it also works. There is some panels and some other little compartments blocking it. If you do take off the rear wheel on the left-hand side, there is a little shroud or a cover, just to make easier access to get to it. Depending on your model, this is the little shroud I was talking about. There should be two little push pins and a screw just right over here. I believe that is a 12 mil. So taking this off, you're gonna have better access to your fuel pump and your fuel filter. So that's the filter, and on this side, the fuel pump. The fuel filter is connected on two little 10 mil bolts. Charges over here and over there, and then you just have clamps for the hoses. When doing this job, I recommend having an emptier tank so less fuel is spilled out. When you jack up the car and put it on stands, the tank is kind of tilted, but the main hose from the tank is just on the other side, and it's right over here next to the drain bolt. This one right over here, and then it goes into the fuel pump, and then it goes into the fuel filter. I have changed the fuel filter, and all I gotta do is the fuel pump. With the fuel pump, there is this little wire harness right over here. You just pinch down and pull out. And if you do have a chance, you can try pinching the fuel line so less gas leaks out, or if you have a jerry can, just use that to drain some of the fuel from the fuel pump / filter. This, you can just push down and disconnect the clips in the back, and you can just pull out. And there's two little bolts holding up the fuel pump, and I'm just gonna reuse the bracket holding it in place because I do have an aftermarket OEM pump. So this is the OEM fuel pump, and this is the aftermarket OEM that I'm going to be using. This is the part number right over here, and then this is the part number of the OEM one. And if you are going to reuse the bracket, this one nut or bolt is 7 mil. So I'm just going to swap over the bracket, mount it, and reuse the hoses. Once everything is assembled and everything is bolted up and plugged in, just double check your work and make sure all the hoses are connected and in the right orientation. Once this is all complete, what you can do is go ahead and prime the fuel pump. You should hear a hissing sound. With everything put back and put together, and with the trunk primed, let's see if she starts.